Before we get started, I wanted to mention that we are going to be giving away 2 SCX24s when we hit 10,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment "done" down below, and you'll be entered to win. Now let's get into today's video. I am going to be moving around the indoor course, so I figured before we do that, I'd give you some tips that I learned along the way to help you build the ultimate indoor course. As you can see, mine has gone through many different changes and tons of improvements along the way. So for starters, the biggest thing I can suggest is get a couple actual rocks and somehow incorporate them into your course. That will give you a really natural looking color, and you can try to match that and match the design a little bit along the way. That'll just really make it look a lot more realistic. That leads me to my second point. Adding these lines here that would represent like tire tread marks really improves the look of a course, and it makes it actually be able to visualize the line. And if you're someone like me who records these and posts them online, that helps a ton. So I definitely recommend that. This next one is my biggest regret overall. And as you can see, there's like 4 different sections that you could tell I started making more and more and building onto this. I would say from the start, just figure out how big you want this. That way you don't have to expand it and it looks different along the way. Just figure it out before you start and then build what you have. My next tip is what materials to use. I pretty much used everything you could think of on this course. So this side started with spray foam. Absolutely hate it. Don't recommend it. This side is like foam sheets covered in plaster of Paris. This side is plaster cloth that's then covered in plaster of Paris that's carved. And then this is what the plaster cloth looks like before you add any details to it. But my suggestion after testing all of these would be add the plaster cloth, then add plaster of Paris over top of it. Once it's a little bit dry, carve out your rocks and get a little bit of texture in there because it's not very grippy until you carve those notches into it. If you're looking for ledges, my suggestion would be get some of this foam board and actually just break it. Like, don't cut it, just snap it in half and you get these pretty natural edges. Then lay it down. I hot glued all the layers together and then added some plaster of Paris over top of that. Then I went ahead and painted it, and I think that turned out best. So I would mix those two together if I were you. As for paint, I like these paints, just the cheap ones you can honestly get at like any dollar store. Then you add it to a little bit of water it down. Then use foam brushes. You can also get those at the dollar store, or Michael's, or Amazon, or anything like that. And then just kind of like dab it on there and let it run down. And you get these really natural looking colors when you mix them all together. Next up, this one's kind of a no-brainer, but get some of this like fake moss stuff. It really actually helps transform your course, and all the spots that you don't really know what to add, like these boxes, add that on top and it blends it all together like this. You can make it look like cliff sides. And it just looks way better than leaving the boxes. Like I said, though, this whole course is going to be ripped apart for what I know right now. We're going to be just tearing it all down and starting fresh. And we're going to be building something new, so you guys can expect some content on that. And tons of new content coming to the channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but I finally have free time again. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.